Main event time on this week's WCPW Loaded, and a match that at the start of the night we had no idea was going to happen. More to the point, Alex, the WCPW World Champion Big Damo had no idea that he was going to have to defend against Joe Coffey this week.
Well, I'm not a man that likes to believe in conspiracies, Dave Bradshaw, but let me lay one out for you right here. Not only is Big Damo having to defend the WCPW title in a match he's had no time to prepare for, but Aaron Stevens must be roped into this as well, because thanks to him, Adam Blompier is not going to be at ringside. It's shocking. Where? Oh, hold on, that looked like Hodor from, no, okay, mistaken identity.
So let me get this right. Blompier has gone to the hospital after being struck one time.
I understand your concern. I am going to get up-to-the-minute updates on Blompier and his testicular injury that was suffered earlier on in this episode. I mean, it's a terrible situation. We can only hope and pray that he's going to be recovered. I will get you an email address or a postal address. You can send your letters and cards and wish his testicles, you know, good luck.
Did I imply that I was somehow showing concern?
Well, you should. Why are you not showing concern?
I'm saying it's a little much that he's...
Hold on. What is Primate doing here? Oh!
Primate still with outstanding issues, shall we say, with Joe Coffey, having been beaten by Coffey at Built to Destroy. Why is Primate here? Primate just had a match. Primate's got a steel chair. This is ridiculous. Primate hitting Coffey in the stomach and now on the back.
This is
steel chair.
I tell you what, I completely approve of this, and I'll tell you why. Because this is he's just choking him out. We might not even have a main event. This is just levelling the playing field, Dave. And thanks to what we saw from Aaron Stevens, that will be a playing field with 0 ball games.
This has Blompier's fingerprints all over it. Primate coming out and attacking Joe Coffey, and now, conveniently, here comes Blompier's champion and our WCPW World Champion, Big Damo.
If you think that Big Damo needs any assistance to beat Joe Coffey, then I want you to sit down, lay back, open your eyes and shut your mouth for just 1 second to take a look at this man. He is the irresistible force. He is the immovable object. He is the WCPW heavyweight, and I do mean heavyweight champion. He, Dave Bradshaw, is Big Damo.
You know, you wouldn't know he's the champion. It's the first time I've seen him wearing the belt. It's Blompier who carries it around like he won it.
Well, look at the size of his waist. How's he going to get that round there?
So it's purely a matter of logistics, is it, that Blompier struts around the building wearing the championship?
I think Big Damo could just about wear that as a bracelet.
Anyway, waist size aside, Big Damo with plenty to worry about. He thought he had until next week before he was going to have to make his first title defence against Aaron Stevens. Instead, this impromptu main event set up by our general manager on the fly, really, earlier this evening.
Hold on, my phone's going. I'm getting an.
Why is your phone even on?
Hold on. Look, I need updates, medical updates.
Where are you getting them from?
Adam Blompier is currently in a nearby medical facility, a private medical facility, not any of that NHS stuff.
I'm sure his daddy paid for it.
How much money do you think he makes from those lists?
Introducing first, to my right, the challenger, weighing in at 110 kilos of raw minerals, from Glasgow, Scotland. He is the wrestler, the mighty wrestler, the Iron Man, Joe Coffey.
He's been attacked by Primate, but can Joe Coffey leave with the WCPW World Championship anyway?
And introducing his opponent to my left, weighing in at 23 stone, he is the Beast of Belfast, and he is the current reigning and defending WCPW World Heavyweight Champion,
What do you give the man who has everything? Well, I'll tell you, the biggest, meanest, baddest, toughest wrestler in professional wrestling in Great Britain right now, who just happens to be the WCPW champion, and that's exactly what Adam Blompier's got. Big Damo.
He is huge. He's certainly big. Two heavyweights in every sense of the word. Our champion from Northern Ireland, the challenger from Scotland for the WCPW Heavyweight Championship of the World, and it's happening right now, tonight, on Loaded. Here we go.
It was a full moon in Newcastle for a second. Did you see that?
Damo and Coffey exchanging blows early on. This is just like a bar brawl. Damo countering the Irish whip, gets an uppercut on the champion. And while while Coffey may have a disadvantage having been attacked by Primate, of course, Damo has a disadvantage in the fact that he had no idea he was going to have this match tonight. Aaron Stevens, of course, waiting in the wings for the winner. If you're Stevens, who would you rather face?
Well, that's obvious, because as big and tough as Joe Coffey is, there is no one on the planet who would wish for a match against Big Damo. This guy is just... he's a machine, he's a monster.
I can think of one guy who would wish to be in there with Big Damo. That's Rampage, who desperately wants revenge. Oh, hang on. Damo going for the pile driver on Coffey. I was about to say that's what Damo used to put Rampage out of commission.
He's nearly got it up, and Coffey gets out of that, and he wants to, because not only is that the most dangerous move in WCPW, but there's no way Adam Pacitti would have the... I don't want to say the balls out of respect to Adam Blompier and what he's going through right now, but the guts, shall we say, to strip Big Damo of that title. Who's going to do that job?
Pacitti had the chance to strip Big Damo of the title after Built to Destroy when he used the pile driver on Rampage, decided instead that he was going to let Big Damo fight on. Maybe this is part of Pacitti's revenge for what happened at Built to Destroy by giving him this unexpected title match against Coffey. 23 stone on the sternum there, but you can say what you want about Pacitti. I said that he had the charisma and the personality of a dial tone, and earlier on I was quite impressed. Wow, I was quite impressed because he showed something different, Dave. You know what he showed? What? The charisma and personality of an angry dial tone. What's your problem with... I don't mind Pacitti. I've got no problem with Adam Pacitti. Oh, I'm getting another text. Oh, speaking of people I do have a problem with. Hold on. Adam Blompier. Severely bruised testicles. Who's texting you? I'm getting it from Adam's people. He doesn't have people. I'm not even sure that Blompier is how you actually pronounce his last name. I bet he's just trying to sound all sophisticated. More updates to come, I'm told. Adam Blampide. Don't be rude. That's his real name. Oh, big boot there. Joe Coffey, big boot, ducks a clothesline, comes back onto the second. Big Damo runs into a back elbow, and keep your eye on Coffey. Second rope to the top, crossbody block. He's taken the champion down. Coffey, though, is hurting in that midsection. That's where the first of those chair shots went to, remember. Let's see that again. The chair shot that put Coffey in such jeopardy before this match even started. Coffey cannot capitalise after that twisting crossbody, and that's why you see in the replay. Back to live action, and both men getting to their feet at the same time when it should have been Coffey who had the advantage. Using those European uppercuts, but you can tell they're not hitting the mark as much as they would, because he is carrying that injury to the chest and to the ribs that we saw earlier. Rolls through, comes back again, big clothesline in the corner. Determination of Joe Coffey, whatever physical pain he's in, I don't think he's feeling it now. Oh, you'll feel that running forearm to the face from our champion.
Oh, look at the agility there. Coffey lands on the apron. Damo, oh, and a headbutt. Man, he nutted him. Glasgow Kissers offense, even though he's not from there.
Two giant skulls colliding. Big drop kick, and that's the deceptive agility of Joe Coffey. You wouldn't think a guy that big could hit a drop kick like that.
It was like a double foot stomp turned into a drop kick in midair. That's how much height he got on it. And what's Coffey going for here, Dave? Oh,
Coffey is going to the ropes, and Coffey between the top and middle rope collides like a torpedo into our champion.
And if I was Aaron Stevens right now, I'd be watching this one and considering booking an early return flight to America. I mean, who wants to fight these two guys? They're two of the toughest men in Europe.
Big Damo looks like he's had enough. Damo's going to walk out of here.
No. Hold on. Oh,
Coffey leaping over the crowd barrier and taking out Big Damo.
And this crowd here in Newcastle finding out exactly what WCPW Live is all about, and they're telling you, holy, well, I can't blatantly swear, but you know what they're saying, Dave. It's rude.
Coffey seems reminiscent of that no-holds-barred match against Primate at Built to Destroy. And the bad blood between those two, far from over, as we've seen just a few minutes ago. Coffey, though, the next time he faces Primate, could be the WCPW World Champion. He has the advantage over Big Damo.
No way.
Unreal power by Coffey. There's the cover. And Damo kicks out at 2.5.
Even covering Big Damo is a Herculean task. Look at the size of this guy when he's laying down. It's like the Loch Ness Monster, not the WCW version.
Both of these men out on their feet. But Damo picking up Coffey, dropping him down and a senton splash.
My God. And that's got to be all.
23 stone on the already injured ribs of Joe Coffey, and I have no idea how the challenger had it in him to kick out.
And like, Joe Coffey is a big man, but right there, Big Damo put his big hand on Joe Coffey's head, and it was about the same size. He's got hands like shovels.
An unbelievable human specimen is Big Damo. So for that matter, though, is Coffey. And Coffey, not again.
He's got him.
Don't do this. Coffey able to escape. And Coffey's going into maybe a Boston Crab.
He looked like he was going for that giant swing's what he looked like he was going for. There's no way he's going to get that. And
spine buster by Damo, followed by the big, and I do mean big elbow. There's the cover, and Damo retain. Oh no! Oh my!
I'm getting another text.
What?
It's official. Adam Blompier's left testicle is 20% larger than his right testicle. Normally, his testicles, from what I hear, are 50% bigger than everybody else's testicles, so that means one of them's 70% bigger than yours. Oh!
God.
That was a medical update.
I'm quite surprised to hear that Blompier has 2 testicles.
Oh! What?
Not the rumours I'd heard. Coffey goes for a cover after that enormous suplex. New champion nearly right shoulder up from Big Damo.
I don't think you're taking this matter as seriously as it should be taken. Like, this is serious.
He got hit one time, admittedly in a painful area.
Dave, he's got him on his... No way. He's got him on his shoulder. Oh my God.
Unbelievable strength from Coffey, who is now going, I think, to the top. Yes. Joe Coffey trying to get the energy of this crowd in Newcastle to drive him forward towards the WCPW World Title.
Oh, but Damo's up. Over the top, rolls through. Damo charges. Oh my God.
Do you see how Joe Coffey's head bounced back off that middle turnbuckle, snapped back in fact.
It was like being hit by a train that's come off the tracks at high speed.
Damo with a huge grin on his face, a Blompier-esque smirk you might say, as he feels the end is nigh, going for that Ulster plantation, it looks like. Coffey is trying to fight his way off the shoulders. That's a dangerous place to be against Big Damo.
Wow, and it's just broken down now.
Coffey is exhausted. That's why Coffey's asking for the support of this crowd. He needs that. He needs that extra energy because he's got barely anything left.
believe that one of these two men will battle the man formerly known as Damien Sandow, Aaron Stevens, on next week's programme is huge.
Well, that's the danger for Blompier. While he's convalescing, bless his cotton socks, he might come back and find that Big Damo has lost the WCPW World Title either to Joe Coffey or to Aaron Stevens.
He might also find that Joe Coffey's sharing a hospital bed with him. Well,
or it might be Damo after that clothesline. Cover by the challenger. Will this time be enough? Will it? Will it? No.
It's like a variation of that Black Coffee, but normally he does a discus turn before it, and that time it was just a straight up in-your-face lariat. Oh.
Coffey just removing his elbow pad. Maybe we are going to see the Black Coffee after all.
He's setting up for it. Damo out on his feet. Well,
Damo ducked the Black Coffee, and Damo crushes Joe Coffey.
That was like a low cross body. We've seen that before. Most effective version of that move I've ever seen, and from the shortest height.
Now Damo, once more I think, is going to try for the Ulster Plantation. This time, I'm not sure Coffey has it in him to defend against it.
No way, centre of the ring. That's got to be it.
Big Damo defends the WCPW World Title.
Ladies and gentlemen, your match, and still WCPW World Heavyweight Champion, Big Damo!
Something to smile about in his hospital bed, the poor soul. Adam Blompier's Big Damo has retained the world title.
Well, the critics, including you, Dave Bradshaw, have been well and truly silenced, because even with Adam Blompier in a hospital bed, Big Damo retained, and in glorious style.
Now what's Damo doing? Damo looks like he's lining Coffey up on, he smashes him in the face with the world title belt.
Exclamation point. Right there. What a way to end Loaded. And Aaron Stevens, if you're watching this and you haven't already got on the internet and booked an early return flight, then I advise that you do it, and do it now, because that man right there is what you have waiting for you in just 7 days' time on this programme, and I think it's going to be messy. Look at this replay.
Will Aaron Stevens be the next victim of the Ulster Plantation and of Big Damo? We will find out next week on this very programme, WCPW Loaded. Damo's going for it again. Come on, stop it now. Enough. Enough.
Well, if the sentence is important enough, it needs 2 exclamation points. I always use them. Really hammers it home.
Big Damo and Aaron Stevens. An international challenge match for the World Championship. And it's coming up next week on Loaded. But by the way, Alex, give some credit to Joe Coffey. He took the champion to the absolute limit.
Oh, I'll give you all the credit in the world. It was an incredible, incredible effort, but it just quite... Oh, hold on. Oh, another update.
Can you stop with the
Adam
updates?
Blompier is officially getting a medical massage in the injured region whilst watching a live feed via What Culture of this incredible, incredible performance.
Well, there's an image I'm going to struggle to get out of my head.
I bet he's smoking a cigar at the same time.
I'm sure Blompier is very, very happy at what he's seeing wherever he is and however injured he really is. But Aaron Stevens is going to be a tremendous challenge for both Blompier and Big Damo next week.
And Kurt Angle, if you're watching this, as nice as your open invitational might be, take a good look at the calibre of talent that you're going to face here in WCPW, because something tells me you're going to be in for a shock.
What a night in Newcastle for Alex Shane. This is Dave Bradshaw saying good night from Loaded.
Do you want to see WCPW live but are allergic to the awful people of Newcastle? WCPW is coming to Greater Manchester on Saturday the 8th of October to the Altrincham Silver Blades Arena. Your ticket won't just get you a stacked card featuring Cody Rhodes versus Kurt Angle, but will also grant you access to our first ever fan convention during the day. Meet the What Culture guys, have photos with your favourite WCPW wrestlers, a host of other surprises, and VIP members will get to meet Kurt Angle and Cody Rhodes in person. Tickets can be bought at WC.PW.